Where are you? Speculators were already saying, yes, all these travelers are going to be traveling over Memorial Day. Traveling is going to go up. AAA said it. Speculators on CNN, CNBC, Fox News, MSNBC, they all said it. I paid attention to this stuff because the thing that drives me so crazy right now are gas prices. Oh, everything's coming to an end and everything sucks. In 2001, and everybody argues with me about this, but go back and look at your old photos or your old videos and look at the gas prices. If you're like panning, if you're a video fanatic like me, I've got lots of videos where I'm just panning certain scenes or whatever, and you'll see gas signs in the background that say 98 cents a gallon. In 2001, yes, I'm in Texas. I know it's different in other states, but in Texas, the city I'm in specifically, gas prices were at 98 cents a gallon. And now it's how many years later is it? 11 years later, and give or take months. The months always confuse me because I'm smart. Now gas is at $3.31 today when I drove through Granbury. Just stop driving. Just don't buy anything. It seems like the increase in gas prices has more than triple or quadrupled the increase in the cost of living pay that people get. Speculators keep on saying, oh, travel is increasing. People are not worried about the increase in the price of gas. Oil companies are saying this too. Freedom of the market, freedom of the market. Oh no, then stop driving. Numbers are messed up there somewhere, and someone else more intelligent needs to make a YouTube video on this, on what that's called and why it's wrong. Because everybody who's getting laid off like crazy and who can't find a job and who have simply stopped applying for jobs because they can't find a job, they're not driving more, they're not paying for more gas, and that number is steadily increasing. So that's less money in society to pay for gas. Yet speculators and analysts and oil companies keep on saying, oh, we haven't seen a decrease in the spending of gas and the traveling. So that gives them a reason to continue to increase the cost of gas, which makes it hard on everybody. I don't care if you're rich. The cost of gas is hurting you right now. You've got the freedom to choose where you want to go. Yeah, just stop eating. Stop driving and stop eating. Gas goes up, so the truckers who drive, they have to increase their pay because they've got to drive to deliver products. So they deliver taco shells to Taco Bell. When that price at first was $1 a shell, now that price is $2 a shell because they got to compensate for their gas prices increasing on them. So now Taco Bell's like, well crap, you just raised the price on your product, now we're gonna have to raise the price on our product. And you know what, gas prices go up, big deal, I'll just stop driving as much and it won't affect me as much. You are being affected by gas prices whether you drive or not, because the cost of goods goes up as the cost of gas goes up. Your electricity goes up as the cost of fuel goes up. The rates, everything increases, everything is based on oil and gas, which I do not want to stop drilling. I'm not railing or ragging on oil and gas companies. What I'm ragging on is the excuse to continue to raise these prices and the apathy from society. I love capitalism. God bless people who are making $23 million a year. God bless them. I'm from Crazy Town, USA! Crazy Town, USA! Hey! But they shouldn't abuse their ability. People shouldn't say, you know what, I can charge so much more for this, even if it hurts people. They shouldn't do that, because you are hurting people. Normal people like me who aren't rich, we are not driving as much. I am not driving as much, and neither is anybody else. I just drove to Granbury, Texas from where I'm living now, which is over 100 miles. I drove there. I've realized I'm a walking contradiction now. But I never drive there. I never drive to Granbury. This is one time I drove there within so many months, so I don't count. I drove there. There was absolutely no traffic. Usually it takes about 2 hours to get there for me because of traffic. Oh man, I'm boiling spaghetti and it's boiling over, so I gotta go just a second. There was no traffic and I got there in an hour and 10 minutes. On the way back, I drove a little bit slower. I got back home within an hour and 15 minutes, and that was during 5 p.m. traffic. Nobody was out on the road. Travel was not increased. Travel was decreased. It was spooky. It was like a ghost town. Had I thought to bring my video camera, I would have taped it to prove my point. And I drove through Dallas County and Fort Worth County, or Dallas County and Tarrant County, Fort Worth County. Now all the Fort Worthians are laughing at me. No traffic. And traffic is insane here, especially when you go through Grapevine and all the construction that's going on the highways. No traffic in all those construction zones either. So what's up? What's up with all the skewed numbers and the lies coming out from the analysts who are giving these oil companies an excuse to increase the cost of their gas? Oh, you don't have to drive, just stop driving. Even, oh, here's another thing. Gas goes up to $2, and people are like, man, this sucks. And then gas drops back down to $1.50, and they're like, oh, okay, it's a little better. And then gas goes up to $2.50. Again, everybody goes, man, this sucks. And they drop gas prices down to $2. Oh, it's okay. No, thank God it's down to $2. Then up to $3.50. Oh, everything's coming to an end, and everything sucks. And they drop the gas back down to $3.31 in my area. Grass. Well, at least gas is going back down. No, it's not. Gas is not decreasing. It's still too high. Even when gas goes from $3.50 to $3.31, it's not decreasing. It's still too high. I just said that 2 times. When gas will go back down when it gets below at least $2.50. Here and in California. God bless the Californians and the people in Portland, Oregon. My girlfriend is on vacation over there right now. She said gas is at $4.31. How long will people continue to stand for this? I'm not calling for riots. I don't believe in riots. I don't believe in protests. The best way people can protest is to stop driving. That is the most peaceful way of protest that you can do. If one weekend you say, hey, let's go to Granbury. I'll use that as an example. Guess what? Let's don't go to Granbury. Let's meet halfway. Let's meet at a restaurant and hang out. If you're someone like me and you work real close to work, I work like 2 miles from my office. I don't fill up all the time. I put in sometimes I'll put in $15, sometimes I'll put in $20. And people are like, man, that just barely fills my tank up. Well, if you don't drive hardly any, then you don't really need that. Everybody did that. The gas companies would feel it. But I don't think they're paying attention to the rule of demand right now, because they're still increasing even though demand has gone down. It's obvious. And my libertarian friends who are like, oh no, it hasn't, freedom of the market, oh no, then stop driving. That's not an option to live anymore. You can't just stop your life. Don't be stupid, Todd. Just kidding, dude, I love you. I love Todd. He's smarter than me. But that makes me mad when they say, oh, you don't have to drive, just stop driving. I don't know I can't think of what the attitude is called, but that's what they get sometimes. And so many libertarians get that. Oh, just stop driving. Just don't buy anything. You got the freedom to choose what you want to buy. Yeah, just stop eating. Stop driving and stop eating. I'm going to disappear now.